back to the Amazing Nem channel. I am Brother T. Roy, the Amazing Nemesis. As always, excuse me, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and checking out clips with me. And today, we're going to get into one of my favorite comedians, Doug Stanhope, and he's going to be like diagnosing himself. Somebody said I should check this out, so that's what I'm going to do right now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go. Come on, buddy.
I gotta get back to the hernias. I got two strong hernias working right now. I got a ventral hernia. That's where the abdominal muscles split apart. That's common in alcoholics and pregnant women. So jury's still out on what caused this. The other one is the run-of-the-mill inguinal hernia, the groin hernia, and that one, that's where your intestines are trying to spill through your ligaments. So where I learned to work around it. I haven't got surgery because I learned, like, if I have to sneeze, I do a high kick like a rocket to keep my guts from spilling out like a balloon animal. So healthcare is completely overrated. If you knew, you just got to figure out how to work this shit. I'm working on developing an eating disorder because with the hernias, I can't do sit-ups or lift heavy objects, which is perfect. Who'd fix that? My only problem is with the fat, you gotta understand how much time and effort I put into these suits. You don't just buy this suit. This is years of hitting every Goodwill and Salvation Army across the road in every town we play. And you find the coat 1 year. And one day I'll find pants that match it, and then a tie. And you get one pant size, my whole closet is done. Years of effort. And on a side note, can we start putting sizes in obituaries? Can that be a tradition? That would make thrift store shopping so much easier if I could just read the local obits. He was a Korean War veteran. He worked with the unions. He liked to disco dance in the 70s at the Studio 52. And he was a 40 regular, size 32 pants. And then I'd know exactly what neighborhood to hit the thrift store. It would... I figured out if I could just get an eating disorder. I could do an eating disorder because I don't have the horrible psychology that goes with an eating disorder. I could vomit socially. I don't want to be like I don't have a bad body self-image. You have that about me. I don't care. I just don't want to lose my pants. I'm not some teenager who's gonna just start puking and then it's gonna catch on till I rot my teeth down to little black nubs and I'm emaciated. I just wanna puke enough to get the outer layer of smoking stains off. I wanna vomit my way into teeth whitening while maintaining a 32 waist. And I think I could pull it off socially. The problem with people with eating disorders, and I say people because it's not just ladies, it's also jockeys. People who have eating disorders, there's an inherent rudeness to an eating disorder that's not intended, it's just part and parcel of the disorder. Because the reason that a person can vomit their way down to Karen Carpenter, Auschwitz, emaciated, because they still think they're fat. No matter how thin they get, they still see themselves as fat. So if you can puke your way down to 78 pounds of bile breath and organ failure, and you still think you're obese, what are you thinking when you look at me? I know what you're thinking. It's fucking rude, lady.
Dude. What he was describing to me is more of, I won't look at that as an eating disorder. I look at that as a mental disorder. If you can look at yourself in the mirror or even weigh yourself and know how much you weigh and you still think you're fat, to me, that's a mental disorder. That's a mental disorder because you're not believing what your eyes is telling you. There's something in your head that's just telling you, I can't believe this. But as far as him diagnosing himself with all his intestines and hernia stuff, that was a little different. But I just like dude's brain and how he flows with stuff. It's just fun to listen to somebody that could just kind of like go there. And Doug has always been that for me, man. But this was a cool mellow routine, and I enjoyed it, man. I really did, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back and see me again on the Amazing Nim channel, and I'll see you next time, man. Y'all have a good one. Take care.